What is up, Rockets Nation? Brace yourselves, because what I have to tell you today is going to completely change our outlook for the rest of the season. We knew the return of a legend was close, but no one, absolutely no one, was prepared for the gutsy tactical call Ime Udoka made, a move that might have just defined our future. On top of that, there's a golden opportunity knocking at the door that could put us at the top of the West, but only if the team doesn't fall into the trap I'm about to expose. You are not going to believe what we've got today, so settle in, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and let's get straight into the news. The atmosphere at the Toyota Center was electric, but what we saw on the court against the Utah Jazz was much more than just a simple win. It was a declaration of war to the rest of the league. The 129-101 scoreboard doesn't tell half the story, because the big storyline of the night was the triumphant return of Kevin Durant after missing 2 games. And folks, he didn't just come back good, he came back scarily efficient. We're talking 25 points on an insane 10 of 14 shooting, knocking down 3 deep balls, and most importantly, doing it in just 3 quarters. That brief slump earlier in the month where he was shooting just 18% from the perimeter, forget it. Arrested Durant is the offensive anchor we needed, and he proved it by leading the team to a 30-point lead before the fourth quarter even started. But as incredible as it is to see KD destroying defenses, the real bombshell of the night, the one that has everyone scratching their heads and smiling at the same time, was Ime Udoka's rotation decision. Usually when a superstar returns, the young guy heads back to the bench, right? Wrong. Udoka kept Reed Shepherd in the starting lineup, and his response was simply sensational. Shepherd didn't just handle the pressure, he thrived in it. He finished with a stat line that makes any analyst drool. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. His plus-minus was a plus 33, the best in the game, tied with none other than the team itself. What we are seeing here is the consolidation of an elite defender. He pressured the Jazz ball handlers, jumped passing lanes, and created lethal fast break opportunities. Durant himself, in the post-game interview, didn't hold back praise for the young guard's growth. And we can't forget our big man, Alperen Sengun, who continues to play at an all-star level, dropping 27 points and showing absurd chemistry with KD, combining for 34 points in the first half alone. The depth of this roster is ridiculous, with Steven Adams coming off the bench to grab 12 rebounds and convert an unbelievable 9 of 10 free throws, something we rarely see. The team held the opponent to under 100 points for the 3rd straight time, showing that the defense isn't just a phase, it's our identity. We've got 13 wins in the last 15 games, and the stability with Shepherd, KD, and Sengun on the floor together opens up a range of tactical options that few teams in the NBA can keep up with. This dominant win didn't just serve to boost morale, it served as the perfect fuel for what comes next, because if you think the test is over, you need to look at the insane schedule we have ahead. And this is where things get strategic, because after proving we can go toe-to-toe with the conference elite, the Rockets are now entering what experts are calling a soft stretch, but I prefer to call it the danger zone. The team holds all the cards to climb the standings, but they need the cold-blooded mentality of an assassin not to waste these opportunities against theoretically weaker teams. It all starts with an immediate rematch against the same Utah Jazz in Salt Lake City this Monday. It's a back-to-back, and although the Jazz have talents like Lauri Markkanen, our defense, led by the wall formed by Amen Thompson, Sengun, Adams, and Capella, has everything it takes to shut down their offense again. After that, we get a Sacramento Kings team that, honestly, is unrecognizable. A roster full of vets who can no longer deliver impact, with an inefficient offense and a defense that's leaking like a sieve. These are games that, on paper, are must-wins, but we know how the NBA punishes arrogance. However, the real trial by fire of this stretch, and the game I want you guys to circle on your calendars, is against the Phoenix Suns. They might not be at the absolute top, but the duo of Devin Booker and Dillon Brooks, yes, facing Brooks on the other side is always a physical and mental battle, has been giving the league's giants trouble. There is a talent gap in our favor, but the Suns have proven they can compete on any given night if we let our guard down. Right after that, we head into an in-state rivalry clash against the Dallas Mavericks, who are still trying to find themselves. It's fascinating to see how much they're depending on the talent of wing Cooper Flagg, but their lack of identity is glaring compared to our stability. The Rockets have a defined system, while the Mavs are still looking for answers, and that's exactly where we need to exploit them. And to close out this cycle, we return home to face the Los Angeles Clippers, a team that started the season surrounded by doubts and with a bench that leaves a lot to be desired in terms of talent. If the Rockets take care of business, clear out these opponents, and stay focused, we could arrive at the matchup against the Denver Nuggets at the end of this stretch, fighting head-to-head for the top spots. It's a window of opportunity we cannot let close, and the team's attitude in these next few games will tell us if we are just good or if we are legitimate title contenders. Looking at all of this, the feeling is that the Rockets have finally found the magic formula, but the NBA is treacherous, and any slip-up can cost us dearly in the standings. Keeping Reed Shepherd among the starters, even with Durant back, is a high-stakes bet that is paying dividends now. But can this lineup handle the pressure of the playoffs? And about this easy stretch of games, are we ready to dominate, or are we going to fall into the trap of overconfidence against desperate teams like the Kings and the Clippers? I need to hear from the fan base right now. Now I want to know from you guys. Was the Rockets' decision to keep Shepherd as a starter a genius move, or are we risking our bench chemistry in the long run? And about the upcoming games, which of these matchups worries you the most? The duel against Phoenix, or the rivalry against Dallas and Cooper Flag? Drop a comment below because I'm going to read everything. Don't forget to smash that like button if you trust this team and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any analysis of our journey to the top. I'll catch you in the next video, Nation.